What is going on, guys? Welcome back to a new YouTube video, and today we had the first proper equipped session. It is a session from last Saturday, I believe, and that is where it is basically starting to get real in this prep. We are roughly 8 weeks out to the first competition where I need to get my qualifying total, and then another 4 weeks on top of that until it is German nationals time again, and we need to hit big numbers. So today, or in the previous days, I was squatting with my squat suit straps down. However, in this session, it was the first time I also had them up, which serves, or which will give you more stability and even greater help and support from your equipment, in this case my suit. Also, I used my reps before too, but today I also started to wrap them extremely tightly, almost to the point where it's more exhausting to wrap yourself or wrap your knees than to do the actual squats. But this is part of the sport, and part of the sport is also to learn how to not faint and not be scared in cases of having a little bit of a oxygen deficiency. The squats themselves, they moved well. The last warm-up, especially with 270, they flew up, and I was very hyped for the top set. On top set though, as I said, I was heavily influenced by the knee wrapping. Took me, or it cost me, a lot of time, but still the 3 reps moved okay. The first rep was my first rep back in full equipment, and I had to see where I could hit depth. So the second one was very much the better rep, also with depth and timing and everything. And the third one was also okay, I would say. A little bit more upper body folding there, but still something I would say it's good enough for the next upcoming weeks, especially since it's the first session of me being back into full equipment. Luckily on that day I also had my girlfriend with me, who was great in helping me out during these sessions, and always there to unwrap my knee reps, which takes quite a bit of time, as you can see, because as I said, I really wrap them tightly. And then especially in the suit, which is usually also 1 or 2 sizes smaller or tighter than normal suits that you would use in raw powerlifting, as I said before. It really costs you a lot of oxygen, and it really deprives some of your body parts of the necessary blood flow. The back-offs, we did very light. I don't want to overheat my central nervous system too fast, because these are weights that I did not touch a single time during my raw off-season now. I believe the heaviest weight I touched during the off-season was a 270 squat, so we're way past that right now, at least on the top sets. And then on the back offs, I kept it very nice and light with fours, 2 sets with 247, and I believe a super light set again with 227, just to give also my quads and my knee some volume to work with. Speaking of it, my knee really held up during the session. As you might know, my knee is pretty injured at the moment. Some minor tears of the meniscus, as well as some other cartilage issues there. But overall, over the last few training weeks, the trend definitely pointed upwards towards recovering, and upwards towards getting a bit more healthy, or as healthy as possible in that situation. After squats, we continued with some benching, also equipped, and I have to say once again, I did this session entirely in the commercial fitness center that I'm training at, and I have to say I got pretty weird looks by all the people. And probably also many of the people watching this video, they might have not even heard of equipped powerlifting nor seen it before. So it might come off weird, but basically equipped powerlifting is, as the name already indicates, the powerlifting or the origin of powerlifting, where supportive equipment was there to help you in each of the disciplines, squat, bench and deadlift. On squat, as I pointed out before, you have your knee wraps instead of the standard knee sleeves that many people wear on raw, and you have a supportive suit. That are the main differences on squat. On bench, you have your bench shirt, which will help you bench a lot more if your technique is correct. So bench, I would say, is the most technical out of all equipped lifts, because it is really a hustle and really different from raw benching. As you can see, I almost have to go with the weight towards my stomach or my belly, that is sticking out the entire session, which is also funny, to get a touch. And then on lighter weights, it is almost impossible to get a touch because the shirt is so tight. It is made from polyester, from very hard polyester, and it's very tight and pulls on your chest. What many people don't know though is that after equip, you usually have a lot of marks and blue spots, because the equipment is really cutting into your skin. But I won't show you any pictures because I'm not here to complain, but here to show our performance. And the performance on bench as well was pretty decent. I'm very happy with the 210 for 3 that I did on my top set. I'm not sure if you saw them while listening to me rambling on about equipment, but they were very fast. And it is extremely promising to have a week 1 of benching in a shirt. Since 8 months I haven't benched in a shirt, which is very different than benching raw, as I said before, and then getting a touch and blowing the weights up as I did. So I'm very happy with the session, and I'm excited to what's to come. That being said, guys, I really appreciate if you made it this far, and I wish you all the love, all the power. Have a good one.